It is Monday, September 22nd.
This is The Warning.
And the United States of America is in crisis. The American Republic is collapsing. Some have argued whether we are in a constitutional crisis or not. Only the most naive believe we are not. The greatest republic in the history of the world is rotting, decaying, necrotizing, failing, afflicted with a metastasizing cancer that has a name. It's called fascism. Donald Trump is un-American, and Donald Trump is a fascist. The single greatest indictment that anybody can give of the corrupt media over the last decade is this simple one. There has never ever been a single serious philosophical question asked of Donald Trump about what it is that he believes regarding your freedom as a candidate for the office that guards it, the presidency of the United States. Not one. And so Donald Trump has won 2 elections since 2016. And his last election, he took as a mandate to fulfill his rage and to deliver vengeance for the just and appropriate prosecution of his crimes. And he has found a posse of degenerates and un-American weirdos like Kash Patel and Pete Hegseth and Kristi Noem and Pam Bondi to enable his worst impulses. Let us be clear. The memorial service was no such thing. What it was a fascist political rally. And at that fascist political rally, a Nuremberg-style event where hundreds of thousands gathered, Donald Trump announced that he hates his opposition.
In that private moment on his dying day, we find everything we need to know about who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
Half the country, at least, in fact, 60% of the country, at least, that opposes his cruel administration, his incompetent administration, his fascist administration. And that number will grow as the economy implodes, as the war comes, as it always does, for every fascist who promises peace. Donald Trump is a man of hate and malice. And don't let anybody tell you that people of faith who love can conceivably support a cause that hates. And the hatred wasn't just on full display. It was announced. It was pronounced over and over again. Like here.
We got rid of, we took out 1,500 career criminals, 1,500. If you have 3 career criminals, that can make a big difference. But I'm so proud of Washington, D.C., and now we're going into Memphis, and we'll get that one straightened out fast. And then we're going into some others, but we're going to go to Chicago, and we're going to have Charlie very much in mind when we go into Chicago, and we'll get that one straightened out. You have an incompetent governor who he thinks it's okay when 11 people get murdered over the weekend. He thinks you don't have any crime when 11 people get murdered and 28 people get shot. He says he's got crime. No, they don't have it under control, but we'll have it under control very quickly. So we're going to be doing that. And Charlie loved what we were doing. He was so proud of what happened. He was there to see it. He's so proud of what happened in Washington, D.C.
And here.
The Department of Justice is also investigating networks of radical left maniacs who fund, organize, fuel, and perpetrate political violence. And we think we know who many of them are. But law enforcement can only be the beginning of our response to Charlie's murder. Over the last 11 days, we have heard stories of commentators, influencers, and others in our society who greeted his assassination with sick approval, excuses, or even jubilation. You've heard that. So have I. Couldn't believe it. Some of the very same people who spent the last 8 years trying to sit in moral judgment of anyone who disagreed with them about politics suddenly started cheering for a murder. Incredible. You know the names. They're major losers, by the way. That will be proven out in a short period of time.
And here,
defeat the dark. We will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us. Because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You have nothing. You are nothing. You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create. We are the ones who lift up humanity. You thought you could kill Charlie Kirk? You have made him immortal. You have immortalized Charlie Kirk. And now millions will carry on his legacy. And we will devote the rest of our lives to finishing the causes for which Charlie gave his last measure of devotion. You cannot defeat us, you cannot slow us, you cannot stop us, you cannot deter us. We will carry Charlie and Erica in our heart every single day and fight that much harder because of what you did to us. You have no idea the dragon you have awakened. You have no idea how determined we will be to save this civilization, to save the West, to save this republic.
President has told the Attorney General to lock up his opponents, and it's un-American. Donald Trump has told his ludicrously named Secretary of War to wage war, while lying to the American people, declaring that he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for solving wars that remain raging and grow more dangerous by the day. The lies, they are compounding now. They are twisting and turning and growing more dangerous by the hour. Make no mistake, misery lies ahead for the United States, and there is no easy way out. The sickness at hand is growing worse. The president more deranged, his enablers more psychotic, arrogant, irrational. Look at the bug-eyed Kash Patel, the leader of the FBI. Look at his comportment. See his seething rage and anger. It's boiling in him. What a whack job this guy is. They all are. And they have power that most of you, my friends, cannot conceive of. And they're about to use it against America's citizens because they can, and they think no one will care. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but if you speak out, they're coming for you. And this is the warning, and we will not be silent.
I'm Steve Schmidt. This is The Warning.
I invite you to join this community where I promise to be honest, blunt, and direct about what is happening in this country. America is in crisis. Follow and subscribe to this channel and on Substack. Thank you.